What's up guys, it is Billy the Prodigy and I'm back with another video. Now if you guys remember, a good while ago on this channel I did a video about Pokemon Go when it was first announced. And now that the game is out and I played it for a little bit because I had to put my money where my mouth was after I gave such harsh predictions about it and was not impressed at all, I'm here to give you a re-review of Pokemon Go. And there's a lot of things we need to cover in this, but we're just going to get right into the review first off. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Everything that I said in my prediction video was correct. The servers are still absolutely abysmal. The game cannot run very well for very long periods of time on your phone. People are getting flattened by cars, getting robbed, getting stabbed. I mean, Jay, just look at all the news articles that are out. I mean, it's as everything as I have predicted. But the one thing I did not predict was how the community would come together. And it's awesome. It really is awesome. So for those who have not played Pokemon Go yet, let me give you a quick rundown. So you walk around, you know, your neighborhoods, the city, country, wherever you are, you walk around, you catch Pokemon. You actually walk, you lazy buck. So get up and start moving your ass. Anyway, so you're walking, you're finding these Pokemon. You know, you catch them, you build up a team. And unlike main Pokemon games, evolution is different. Instead, by evolving by level or anything like that, you evolve by candies, which you can get by catching Pokemon, and you get candies for catching the Pokemon of the specific Pokemon you caught. If you catch another Pokemon of the same species, you can transfer that Pokemon to the professor, who looks like a fucking dilf, by the way, and you get more candy from doing that. And these candies are meant to power up and evolve your Pokemon. It's pretty neat, you know, for a mobile game. You go around and you battle gyms in accordance to what team you pick. There are 3 teams you pick upon reaching level 5, and the goal is to try to conquer as many gyms as you possibly can and spread your team's glory. To triumph over Team Rocket or something. I don't know. Maybe this will be the new team for the new Pokemon game. I don't know. That'd be neat. But blah 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 blah. Anyway, you battle these gyms, which are marked as historical markers in your local cities or whatever, like water towers, murals, city hall, churches, etc. These are called Pokemon stops. So you can get items from them that you need, like Pokeballs, potions, revives. You got these raspberries that make Pokemon easier to catch. You got lure modules, which you put on a Pokestop, and Pokemon will flock to that area that you put them on, and incense, where you just spray yourself with some sexy-ass cologne that makes Pokemon want to D, and they just come right to you. Anyway, gameplay-wise, it's just as any other mobile game is. It's meh. I mean, there's not a whole lot you were going to get out of this in the first place. Gameplay-wise, especially with the servers, especially with the amount of backup, and this thing kills your battery like crazy amounts. It ain't really nothing too special. But what makes this game good is the fact that it is doing amazing stuff in the community. First off, people are actually going outside, walking around, socializing with other people. I can't tell you how many times I went out to my local city hall and there'd be like 5, 6, 7, 8 players. We'd have 2 lure modules put out on Pokestops that are right next to each other. We'd stay there, we'd get items in the Pokestops, and we would talk about Pokemon. It was cool. It's really awesome that it's bringing people together like this. I mean, yeah, other Pokemon games have tried to do it, you know, with the various link trains and global links and all that from the start of the games to now, but none of them have been as successful in bringing people together as Pokemon Go. That's what makes this game good, is the fact that we're finally getting out. We're actually meeting each other. We're actually getting people are getting workouts out of this stuff. Not only that, but places that are Pokemon stops, like restaurants or churches, are embracing this. They're welcoming people. Hey, yeah, come on in. You know, there's a pizza joint that I live near in Dallas. Well, I don't live near in Dallas, but I'm around it, so I can take pride in it. And this pizza joint literally will give you like free soda, free pizza slices, a free fucking pizza, depending on the level of your character in the game, because it's getting business. Businesses are booming that are Pokemon stops. It's crazy. But not only that, people are now making campaigns like, hey, pick up litter while you're walking around. You take a baggie with you, throw any litter you see and throw it away, recycle it. Not only that, but you're also seeing animal shelters getting trainers to come out and walk the dogs while they're playing Pokemon Go. It's awesome, and they're getting paid for it too. It's really bringing the community together in an awesome way. And it's not like a community thing. Stocks have literally risen from this game being out. Now, if you can't wrap your fucking mind around that and say, wow, that's awesome, you, sir, or ma'am, or whatever stupid Tumblr gender you identify as that doesn't really exist, then you have some issues. And you know what? I say that because there are a lot of people out there right now, for some reason, I don't know why, but there are people out there who are ragging on this game. Adults mainly. And mainly the people that were complaining that we were playing inside too much on video games and we weren't getting out enough. Those same people are now upset that we are quote-unquote being absorbed into our technology, and despite the fact that we're going out and we're socializing with people, apparently we have too much time on our hands. We don't have jobs. I'm sorry, but I've seen every demographic of age play this game. From people that are no older than my brother to people that are way older than my own dad that are playing this game. But apparently none of us have jobs and we have way too much time on our hands. Well, let me just say, I work 12 hours a day as a pest control technician. I'm sorry that I take 1 or 2 hours out of my day after I get home from work to go have fun, you know? I'm sorry that hobbies are now a bad thing. What? Okay, these are the same people that pick, like, football fantasy draft picks. And yes, I get it. Oh, but we make money off of it. Okay, but you're still doing something out of a hobby that you enjoy doing. Well, guess what? People like doing this. Pokemon Go is becoming a hobby for some people. I collect figures. I play games. Video games. I mean, I do martial arts. I have hobbies. It doesn't make me not have time for a job. I have a job. I just like having fun too. You know, life isn't just about waking up, working, eating, and sleeping. Jesus fuck, why would you ever want to live a life like that? Why? It makes no sense. Because these are the same people that have put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in Farmville. And yet they want to talk about how we are the ones that seem like we have way too much time on our hands. Then again, you know what? I don't even take it seriously. Most of the people that have been spewing crap about this were, back then when they were our age, were offended that black people were drinking from the same water fountain they were. So, whatever. Eat shit. Let people have fun. It's not negatively impacting your life. But what's even crazier than old people ragging on other people for having fun is the fact that there are people out there who literally think that this is a conspiracy theory to keep us quote-unquote distracted. So, where this all stemmed out from was, there was a news article that came out that said Niantic, Pokemon Go was actually getting access to our more of our information than we thought, like our camera, our text messages, and stuff like that. Well, Niantic had no idea about it, according to them, and since then, though, Pokemon Go does not require to gain access to those things anymore. But now, ever since that boiled over, we're now having people saying that Pokemon Go stands for Pokemon Global Offensive, and it is a ploy for Japan to mark all the places in America to bomb them. Because Japan wants to take over the world. No, this is seriously a thing. If I don't have the image posted up, I'm sorry. But this is an actual thing. And it's stupid. Then there are people that saying Pokemon Go is a distraction from the issues that quote-unquote really matter. Well, let's let's take that down bit by bit too. Are there any decreased protests in groups like, I don't know, Black Lives Matter? No. There's still as many protests from that group. There's a lot of anti-Trump rallies that are going on. It hasn't stopped anything. Not at all. People are still talking about these issues. Whatever issues that are voiced, every day I see it all over my Facebook. I don't know about you guys, but everyone's talking about like the Hillary Clinton FBI scandals and stuff like that. You know, with the email shit. It's not making people stop anything. People have hobbies. As I already said before, it's not a bad thing that people have hobbies and go out and have fun away from their stressful work life or family life or whatever. It's just dumb that when something so awesome comes out that it brings people together, makes people communicate, makes businesses boom, rises stock, that apparently that all doesn't mean shit because you're being distracted. Well, guess what? There's a man named Edward Snowden who kind of already showed that no matter what we do, yeah, here in America, we really don't live in privacy, okay? It was even way before Pokemon Go was a thing. Do you go on vacation? Do you watch sports? Do you play video games? Do you collect comic books? Do you do anything fun in your life? Well, then guess what? I can use the same argument saying you're distracted by the real issues going on. But that's a stupid argument because literally go on any social media website and you will be proven wrong. Because people are still talking about issues despite the fact that they have hobbies. This is not something that you just get to rip out on. I mean, I get it. You have your opinion. You don't like kids getting in your lawn. I get that. I wouldn't like it either. People need to have common sense when they play these games. But you know what? There's a start screen when you open up Pokemon Go that says be aware of your surroundings. AKA, don't be a fucking moron. Yeah, some people don't listen to it, but they don't make up the majority of us. Not at all. And you know what? This is probably going to die down. This Pokemon Go fad will probably die down in the next couple of months. And if it doesn't die down for Pokemon fans, it's going to die down for a lot of the bandwagoners that, you know, ran out just to get this game because, you know, it's trending. It just came out. It's free. Why not try it? Maybe then the servers will open up a little bit. I don't know. Niantic has said that they still have plans for the game to, you know, add more generations and stuff like that. The battling and the trading is false. That is a false rumor, Photoshop. But in the end, Pokemon Go, for it being just a game, app-wise, game-wise, it's still fun to go out, walk around, meet people, and socialize with people. You know, we've all come together as a community for a desire that we like. A lot of us grew up with Pokemon. And this is just a pinnacle point for us. It's awesome. Now, despite all the old people ragging on us, or all the crazy government nut conspiracies with no viable evidence at all, or even the people that make up false rumors about the game, like, oh, if you just spin around in a circle and tap the compass screen, you'll get a pulse and go running after the Pokemon. No, that green thing is a refresher for your nearby list, which is already glitched up in the first place at the point of this video being made. Pokemon Go is still fun. It is still a game that is bringing people together, doing wonderful things for the community, and that's awesome. And if you cannot see what it is doing to the community, if you cannot see all the positivity that it is generating in cities, in countries around the world, then you need to open your eyes and quit living in a world that is a tiny box. You seriously need to lighten up. And I'm sorry that this video is not as funny as I thought it was going to be. But in the end, I just want to say, for anyone playing this, good job. And thank you for supporting the game. And thank you for coming together as a community and doing good for your community. I appreciate it. Not only do I appreciate it, but business owners will appreciate it. Churches appreciate it. The animal shelters surely appreciate it. And honestly, everyone that you met appreciates appreciates the opportunity of getting you through this game. Have fun.